Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our third installment of Alphabetical Favorites, Top 10s. This time, in this segment, we're going to be doing our 10 favorite songs, beginning with the letter C. I'm here with Glen Kellaway from The Basement. Fun series so far, getting some feedback. We'd like a little more. If you like this kind of content, please give us a thumbs up and some comments in the description below. Where the letter C, Glenn, not as tough as B, but still a challenge to come up with 10 and put them in some kind of order. A lot of fun. What do you think?
There's some great C songs I found for sure, but yeah, B was more challenging to narrow it down. But C, I'm still deathly afraid I missed some good ones. We'll see.
Let's find out. The way we do it,
doing this because I know I'm gonna hate myself. How did I miss that? My favorite song for 50 years.
I like watching you abuse yourself when that happens. So that'll be fun. Take it right, a left, an uppercut, boom. Yeah. So we're gonna do it. We do in segments of 3. So Glenn's gonna kick it off, do 10, 9, and 8, and I'll do the same, and we'll work our way down. What do you got?
How come I always go first? Should we switch that every week?
No, I like being last because it's my show and I can close it. But if you want me to go first,
no, that's fine. That's perfectly legitimate reason.
Okay.
It comes with age. You're allowed just to say, "Hey, that's the way it is."
That's the way it is. Bang.
Yeah. My wife we always say now we're in an age that when somebody asks you to do something, you don't want to do it, and you think, what are we going to tell them why we don't want to do it? It's because we don't want to.
That's it.
I'm 7 years old. I don't want to do it. Right. Okay. Number 10, Jimi Hendrix. I have a hard time with those first 3 Hendrix albums. Which one's the best? Any given day, I could switch.
They're all great. Yeah.
Today, I'm going with Axe as Bold as Love and the song Castles Made of Sand.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Castles Made of Sand. Song. Yeah. That's my number 10. I freaking love that song.
Yeah.
Jimmy was a good poetic writer.
I think so. I think he's underrated. Yeah.
For that. He's always just the guitar, right? You always think, he's the greatest guitar player ever, but he could write.
He writes good songs.
Yeah. Number 9. Randy. Every show I seem to suck up to Randy Nelson. I'm trying to make Randy happy. That's my whole goal in life. Make Randy happy. Off of Moondance. Caravan. There you go, Randy. You'll go, well, why didn't you make it higher on the list? But that's where it is. Number 9, Caravan. Great version of this, of course, the classic version off of The Last Waltz.
No doubt.
But yeah, one of Van's greatest songs and excellent song. Number 8. One of the greatest pop songs of all time. Definitely the best pop song of the Seas, California Dreamin'.
Oh, yeah.
Mamas and Papas. Masterpiece of a song. Just brilliantly done. Vocals, everything about it. It's just a killer song. So, and off this great album, If You Can Believe Your Ears and Eyes, Mamas and the Papas. That's my number 8.
I'm glad you included that because that was one of the last cuts for me. So good job. My number 10, personal favorite, put it near the bottom of the list. Billy Joel off the Piano Man album, Captain Jack.
Oh, great pick.
We'll Get You High Tonight. I love that song.
Probably my favorite Billy Joel song.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite Billy Joel song, so I wanted to squeeze it in. Number 9, another favorite. I'm a movie fan, as people that watch my channel know. The Kinks, Celluloid Heroes.
Oh, great pick.
This is
killing it.
This is a compilation CD. I don't have Everybody's in Showbiz on either CD or LP, so I went with this comp. Celluloid Heroes. I love the Kinks in general, and that's right up my alley with references to Marilyn Monroe and George Sanders and Betty Davis, all those old school Hollywood stars. Love it.
And happy 80th birthday to Ray Davies yesterday. Him and I share.
I know that. Good. Happy birthday, Ray.
Yeah.
My number 8, off ELO's El Dorado, and it is Can't Get It Out of My Head.
Oh, you're killing it. I love all three of those songs and never thought of any of them.
Oh, good. Those are three favorites, obviously, and I'm glad they made my list. All right. Back to Glenn. 7, 6, and 5.
Okay, that ELO track, that got me. I'm not trying to just suck up to you. They were really good.
Thanks.
If they weren't good, I'd tell you.
I know you would, and I expect
it. Number 7. I love Uriah Heep. And I think probably their most popular album is Demons and Wizards.
Yeah.
Circle of Hands.
Mm.
Circle of Hands, Cold Spirit. That's a great song. So that's my number 7.
That's the only Uriah Heep album I have, by the way. So that
really? I've got all the first ones. They're all great.
Yeah.
Next, I'm sucking up to Randy again. This guy, the great Lucinda Williams.
Oh yeah,
one of the great albums from the 90s. Title track, Car Wheels on a Gravel Road.
Yeah.
Killer song. Killer album. That's my number 6.
Yep.
And my number 5. This could have been higher. I really just kicking myself because I think this is one of the best Stone songs ever. Mick Taylor shines on it. Everybody shines on it. From Sticky Fingers. Can't You Hear Me Knocking?
Yeah. I had a feeling that would be in there somewhere for you.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. That's awesome. There we go.
All right. My number 7, off of Neil Young's Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, Cinnamon Girl.
Oh, yeah.
The opening track off that great album by Neil. Number 6, we have a match. Caravan off of Moondance. There you go, Randy. We both had it. Couldn't leave that one off. And I agree with you. That performance in The Last Waltz is dynamite.
Probably the best concert movie of all time and probably the best moment of that concert movie.
Yeah, it's the highlight for sure. He does that little strutting across the stage.
Oh, yeah. Band kicking it up.
He's just hamming it up. It's awesome.
Yeah. Wearing that stupid suit, though. Someone should have told him. Man.
That's not a good look.
That's not a good look.
My number 5 with the controversial cover, Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home.
Oh, frick. Forgot about that one.
A Steve Winwood classic that I absolutely love.
I thought when you said controversial cover, you were going to pull out Two Virgins.
I wish I had it, but I don't.
I was going, what song starts with C on that album?
Yeah. So, yeah, Blind Faith, one and done, one album, great classic. The whole album is very good.
Yeah, one of the great albums of all time. That's a great pick. I never thought that might have made my top 10. There's one I forgot.
Okay.
I got my first regret.
All right.
Okay, I'm going with one of my favorite bands. I'm kind of a deadhead, but not really because I didn't follow them all around the world, and I don't like Dark Star. But other than that, if it wasn't for those two things, I'd consider myself a deadhead. From Working Man's Dead, Cumberland Blues.
Oh.
Now, it was either Cumberland Blues, because it's got a banjo in it too, but Cumberland Blues or China Cat Sunflower. There were the two songs that I couldn't. I'm just going, I got to flip a coin. But the banjo won it over for Cumberland Blues.
I thought about Casey Jones, actually, but didn't pick
Casey Jones would have been a great pick.
Yeah.
Okay, next. How many am I doing here?
You got number 3 coming up. 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Again, one of my favorite songs from the 60s. I've loved this song from the first moment I ever heard it. 65, I think it probably is. And this is one of the greatest hits albums of all time. If you don't have it, you should. Donovan's Greatest Hits, Catch the Wind.
Oh, man, that's one I forgot.
Yeah, that's one of my, might be top 10 song of all time for me.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Great pick.
And number 2, a man that over the last couple of years I've finally come to recognize as a frickin' genius, David Bowie. From Hunky Dory, the opening track, Changes.
Yeah. I debated that one, and I'm glad you added it. That's a great pick. That's an obvious pick for me, but I didn't make it this time. Great song. One of his top 5 songs, Changes.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 4 for me, off of Joni Mitchell's Blue album, and that's A Case of You.
Oh, yeah, because you got that letter A there. That's why I never thought about
I
that.
can
That's
drink it. It's a beautiful song.
one of the most beautiful songs ever.
Yeah, and that's
Oh
my
man, that
favorite
could have been
song.
top 10 for me too. That was your number 4?
4.
Great. That was up so
Number
high.
number 3, Off the Wall, Comfortably Numb. by
Oh, I
Pink
totally
Floyd.
forgot about that too.
One of my top 3 Floyd songs,
Oh, definitely.
and it's number 3 on this list.
Yeah.
Number 2, I haven't been real Beatle heavy so far, but I'm going to break the mold. I'm going with Come Together off
Oh,
of Abbey Road. Makes it the number 2. Again, the lead off. I like these opening tracks a lot of times. They often make my list.
yeah.
But
It's funny. I was trying to think of a Beatles song, and the only one I could really come up with was "Can't Buy Me Love," and I thought, no,
yeah,
that's not top 10. And I never even thought about "Come Together."
Come Together right now over me. There
Wow.
you go.
Is there any other Beatles C songs that you can think of off the top of your
Those,
head?
those were the 2 that I had written down too. Can't Buy Me Love and Come Together. It's got to be a couple more, but they're not jumping out at me right now.
No, me neither. Wow. So
All right,
where's the
down to the
number
big one.
1?
Number 1.
I'm going proggy on you here, buddy. I'm sorry.
I knew it was going to happen.
My apology. You knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Yes.
Man, I hated this freaking band from the minute they came out until like the year 2000, and then all of a sudden became one of my favorite bands of all time. Yes. Title track from Close to the Edge, their best album, Close to the Edge. Just a masterpiece of a song. The vocal performance, that middle part when they kind of do the trade off on the lines of the song is just sends shivers down my spine. It's just an incredible piece of music. Close to the Edge.
Very good. That's a perfect blend, number 1 song. I know how much you love that album. All right, my number 1. I'm going mainstream for me. Off of Rumors, The Chain, Fleetwood Mac.
Oh.
I just love the blending of all of the lead singers on that, and John McVie's bass part is dynamite.
Yeah.
And it just rocks, man. It picks up in the crescendo and starts jamming with Lindsay on the guitar. I think it's a fantastic structured song.
You know, I think's throwing me off, these and as. They're kind of throwing me off on song picks. Like A Case of You, I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, I think they're the only 2 I had this time. A Case of You and The Chain.
Yeah.
But we agreed that's the way we were going to do it. But
no, that is the way we're doing it. Yeah, it's just it makes it harder for me to think of songs. The Chain's a great pick too. Wow.
So that was a lot of fun. I'm going to rattle off some songs that we did not pick that I considered. How about Candle in the Wind by Elton John? Color My World by Chicago. Couple, Cowgirl in the Sand. I went with Cinnamon Girl.
Oh, Cowgirl in the Sand.
I could have went either way with Neil songs. And China Grove by the Doobie Brothers, a classic.
Yeah.
Cross-Eyed Mary by
Tall off of Aqualung.
Yep. And a pop favorite of mine from the 60s, Crimson and Clover by Tommy James and the Shine.
Oh, that's a great one.
I really love that song.
Cocaine, J.J. Cale,
Eric
Clapton.
Yep.
I can't think of too many others. I was thinking Chimes of Freedom when I thought about Bob Dylan.
Yep.
And wow. I also thought, like, I love Warren Zevon, and he wrote a song called Carmelita, which Linda Ronstadt did an incredible version of. Yep. That's a great track I thought of. Yeah, wow. Cowgirl in the Sand. There's another regret kind of for me.
That's a great song.
I might have picked that one. Damn.
And this is the first episode I didn't use any songs from Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, or Jackson Brown, my three favorites. So went in a different direction.
There you go. Yeah. I couldn't even think of a Petty song.
Well, Crawling Back to You, I like from is it Wildflowers, I believe. Crawling Back to You and Cabin Down Below. I like that song too.
And what Bruce, is there a Bruce song that starts with C that
Cadillac Ranch.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's not a bad song. It's a rocker.
It's a rocker, but it's not an all-time favorite.
No.
What about
I couldn't think of any Bruce songs. I was trying to think of some.
Maybe in the D's.
And Jackson Brown?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. It was C, but I know there's got to be.
Probably. Wow. That was pretty good.
But anyway, fun again. Like I said before, leave a thumbs up if this is your kind of content. If it's not, we're sorry. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah. Leave a thumbs down then. They all work.
They all work. We need to get more people watching this.
Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors.
Right. Watch it if you hate us. Watch it anyway.
Yeah. If we're just looking at a couple of losers up here, it doesn't matter. It's kind of fun to sit at home and cut us up. We don't care.
Negative comments are welcome. Whatever you got.
Hey guys, come over. Well, let me show you this video of these two losers on here.
Right. Total Drek, but what the hell? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. For Glenn, this is Rich. We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.
The D's coming up Friday.
Look for the D's coming soon. Bye.